Hello gamers, Tsunami Gaming here, and today we are playing the Stanley Parable. I don't know anything about this. That's an optical illusion I see. It's a little loud. I'll tell you that. Quiet it down, please. Subtitles? Oh, there's subtitles? Okay. Maybe a little bit. Like this. Okay, back, and, what do I know about this? Absolutely nothing, so... like and subscribe if you're having a bad day. Hope this makes you better. We might play Minecraft tomorrow or after tomorrow. I'm sorry, upload schedule bad, really bad. But, yeah. So, let's just begin the game. End is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is loading. Okay. That got cut off. Why? Loading. Alright, let's just watch this loading screen here. Oh, alright, it's going pretty fast. Alright. Oh, my mouse froze. Oh. Oh, come on, come on. You can do this. Come on. Only a little bit more. Quick, just
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Okay.
And although others might have considered it soul-whipping, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Okay, Stanley, happy?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Alright.
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour.
Alright, where are captions not on? Wait, where is it? Oh my god, no, not video, where is it? Oh my god, audio. Closed captions. How, wait, what? Back. Oh, we're in the game. Are we supposed to push buttons? Nope. 427. I can crouch worse. I hate Mondays. Is that what it says? It says hate in Mondays or something.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where's the meeting room? Locked. 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 Locked.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So, are we supposed... Oh. What if we went the door on the right? What would happen? Why am I listening to this? Am I gonna have to replay this after I finish this thing? Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Do not alter without
Feeling a
consent.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Meeting room, rip, friends. Tomorrow we will not finish money, blah, 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 blah. Use slides to assure employees that everything is okay. These slides were like in Portal 2. If I haven't played that, but yeah. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Epic. Alright, goodbye. Wait. Slides, charts of life. What is this? Alright. Plus. Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, I will not. I will find a weapon to kill the narrator. Alright.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. no reason to still be here.
This is suspicious. No, I'm going to be here.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As
I would.
it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Oh my god. I'm clicking everything. I can't jump.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Because I don't like
Please
you.
offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Because stop acting my story. I want to make whatever I want to. Fine, I'll do whatever you want me. Stupid idiot. I don't know what would happen if you stand.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, I won't. I will make the decision of not going upstairs. Red light. Bing bong. Fire hose.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Stop!
Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh, wow.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply
Stop talking!
himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't...
Right. I need to talk about this. This is strange. I could have, but it didn't let me. And you path your own story, and oh my gosh, there's so much endings to this game. Oh my god, unless it leads to one ending. I didn't know it was this awesome and cool. Oh my gosh, we're not ending. I was just... Oh wow, you get to path your own story. Like, if you're not moving from the broom closet, this took so much time to make. I see that, because you need so much voice acting for this. This is great. Actually, this game is fun. Let's let this guy talk.
have to take responsibility for himself. Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Okay.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words is quite a shock to Stanley.
Okay.
After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
No, it's not.
Did the voice not see him
Stop.
float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. that this was a dream.
Alright, get back in control.
So he
Good
closed
idea.
his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want.
Okay.
I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
Your job's pointless.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Okay.
My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Is this a horror game?
I am okay.
Okay. No, apparently not.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh, okay. Well, that's awesome.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Why?
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
So you're taking over control of my mind? Screw yourself, stupid idiot.
I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
Okay.
And then she turned and ran.
Why? Did I lose? I lost, so, Oh, okay. I made me restart. Okay. Now I'm gonna go not the left door, but the right door. I'm gonna see where that leads.
Because all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay. Yeah, he can. It's not like you did anything bad to them. Probably. I like work. My boss. Wait. I like work. I just hate my boss. Okay. Papers. Well, I'm looking that carefully. I don't know. Maybe I can find something here. It's really cool that you could, like, actually... play this for yourself. It's really good. There's probably a lot of different endings here. Alright. Ooh, mountain. Is that a meeting room? Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nah, man. I'm not gonna, I'm going.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No, this game is cool. I like it. There's different endings, and you could, like, say yeet to the narrator, and yeah.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yes, good drink. Ooh, coffee, some more message. Number 1, Dad. Alright, a case.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
No, is this guy making fun of me?
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, why is there so many endings? Stop! Fine.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh my god, why is there so many things? I'm gonna have to do so many things. Fine, I'll do whatever the narrator says from now on. I'll disrespect him later. There it is.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Yeah.
Feeling a
Tips
wave
on not
of
getting
disbelief,
fired. Talk less,
Stanley
do
decided
blah,
to
blah,
go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh, the boss has a pretty nice room, actually. What is this? Exclusive bathroom. Alright. Locked. Just checking the possibilities. The boss is gone. Or is that the receptionist? Whatever. Screw that. Old laptop. Old computer. The door's closed. No one in here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Okay.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845.
Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Would you get anywhere by pressing random buttons? This game has so many endings. If you guys want me to make this a series, smash that like button. I don't know how long I've been recording for, but yeah, let's just continue. I'm surprised that this game runs perfectly well on this 3D, not so... The computer's bad, that's all I'm saying. This game is good and it looks nice. Look at this, look at these graphics. It's only a gigabyte and it has a lot of things here. So I'm fascinated by this. It's awesome. This game is really awesome. I'll put a link to this in the description for because this game is actually awesome. I'll put a Steam link and an Epic Games Store link because I know they're both. I think, yeah, they're both here. So yeah. Let's. Oh, no running. I'm just. Whatever. I'll go. Okay. Is this gonna break? I feel like this is gonna break. No. Another loading screen. Oh, now it says loading. Oh my God, so many endings. I hate this. I really hate this.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Okay.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Yeah.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Why not? Can I go up? Okay, I'll hurry up. Feels like a horror game now, but is this a horror game?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, this looks like super hot font. If you have, I'll play that game. Escape or mind control facility? Do I want to mind control people? Or do I want to escape? This game has a lot of paths and I don't know which one to choose. Fine, I will go through it. Like I said, I won't disrespect the whatever his name is, what's his name, narrator, and I will be a good person for now. Stupid doors. What is this?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
No, actually, no, I don't. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Yeah, you know, I'm leaving. Alright, so I don't know how long this game is. I think like 8 to 7 hours. 8 to 7 to 8. I really don't know. I don't know anything about this. I didn't know how awesome it is. I waited already 3 days to play this. I have not played this, and I thought recording it would be pretty cool. And, ooh, buttons.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Wait, there's one that's
dead. Eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Wait, why is there like an error thingy over there? And why I've seen no one next to their desks. What? Wow, this is cool though. Hey, wait, no. Hey, let me watch him again. That is cool though. Oh wow. Alright, what is this?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Well,
had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Oh, wait, that's a camera for 427. Wow. Wait, that's not mind control. We're 427, and that shows our office. So are we actually 427? Who knows?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Oh, it's making me
it was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Apparently.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh well. I can't turn it on. How do I dismantle it though? This game is awesome. I still don't know how much I've been recording for. Alright, so, this game is actually fantastic. It's phenomenal. I love this game. This game is, I have never played it once, and it already looks awesome. There's oh my god, there's so many endings to this. Yes. I hope you guys are interested in this, because I definitely am. If you guys just don't like to watch it, comment down below. I don't know, play some Minecraft. Leave your suggestions of what I should play, you know? We can play some Super Hot Hello Neighbor. I can play different games. Just, you tell me, I'll do it. But if you guys don't want to see it, I'll still play it on my own time because it looks awesome. I hope you feel the same way about this game. It's just phenomenal. If you don't like it, you probably should play it. And maybe that could change your mind because this thing is awesome. Controlled idle. That's what I saw from this facility power door. Awaiting input. What the? Some script? I can't read that.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power,
Okay.
he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I can turn it on and turn it off. Again, I'm going to do what the narrator said. What the? Horror game? Oh, that's
Blackness
loud.
and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Was it over?
No, it's not.
Yes. He had won.
What
He
happened?
had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What
How
other
did I end up
mysteries did
here?
this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to
Can't
do,
jump, that's my
or
fault.
how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps
beautiful.
the only thing
A
worth
little
knowing.
not realistic.
Stanley
Beautiful.
stepped through the open door.
No, not. Actually, yes, I am. That's the door? Where was this? Alright, wait.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Did we finish the game? I don't know, I think beat the game. No, wait, we did not beat the game. We certainly did not. Oh. Yeah, it's put this back here.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
Well, I guess we'll have to end it here. TSUNAMI-SCRIBE, like, and I'll do a part 2 if you guys want. Goodbye.